my trip to Michigan, yeah? We had to get our tickets, like, printed out for the first time for some reason. I don't know why. Usually we have our tickets on our phone, but this time the tickets had to be printed, okay? So we head to the airport, right? We head to the airport, and we get there, and you know, we make it at a reasonable time. And we're kind of like 30 minutes before our flight. We get to the terminal, right? We realize that there's people boarding the terminal already. Like 30 minutes before our flight, which is not normal because they were boarding for Minnesota and our flight was to Detroit, but they were in our terminal. So it just did not make sense. So we were like, what the hell? Anyways, we sat there, we let them go to Minnesota, and then, you know, the screen went a little like flat for a moment, and we were assuming that it was gonna change to like Detroit, right? So we were sitting there, and as the people in Minnesota are boarding to go on the plane, right? There was a dude, okay? And he had a really big bag, and unfortunately, they were telling him, hey, you can't come on the plane unless you pay for that bag. It's $100 to pay for your big bag. And so he's like sobbing, he's crying because he's supposed to go back to his mom, and like he had no money and he was by himself. Like he didn't have any friends with him, nothing. And so he's on the phone, pacing back and forth on the phone like, oh my god, mommy, I can't come see you. I'm so sorry, mama. I didn't think they were gonna make me pay for my bag. I'm so sorry. I can't fly. I'm sorry. So I see him pacing back and forth. What do? I go up to him and I was like, bro, don't worry. I will pay. I will cover your bag. It's okay. I got you, man. And he was like, what? What? Are you serious? No. Like, you're joking, right? Like, this is not funny. Like, I'm actually serious. And I was like, no, bro, like, it's okay. I want to help you. I want you to go to your mom. And he was like, praise you. You know what? God is gonna give you a good deed right back. He's gonna pay you back like how you did to me. Thank you so much. God bless you. He's like my age too and everything. And he's like super like religious. He's gonna help you out. I swear. Okay. So yeah, I paid for his bag, and then he went in and he had the biggest smile on his face. He hugged me a million times and it was really cool. And my mom started crying. My mom was like, why is our daughter so nice? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. My daughter's so nice. Why is my daughter so But yeah, okay, so this is where it gets funny, okay? This is where it gets really funny. So you know how he said God is gonna repay me for what I did to him? So the guy at the front, like at the desk who like took my card and like paid for the bag and whatever, like the guy who works at the airline, he was like, you know what? Since you did a good deed, we wanna do something for you. And I was like, yeah, what are you gonna do? And he was like, is that your family over there? And I was like, yeah, like we're gonna sit together, like I wanna sit together. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna change your seats to the exit seats so you guys have more leg room. There's a lot of leg room there. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, I got you guys. So he prints out a ticket for one person to the exit seat. So I got separated from my family. I got separated. So they were still in the back of the plane while I got moved to exit. And like I didn't even have time to look at the ticket and realize it was for one person because he was clocking out. He had to stay a little overtime to get me the upgrade, right? So he upgrades it, he hands me the paper, and he's like, okay, I gotta go, see you later. But you know what did really help us? So I think this was God helping us, okay? If it wasn't for the good deed, we wouldn't have realized on the new ticket that he gave us for my upgraded seat that the terminal was changed. It was changed. And that's why, remember, there was no one sitting there and Minnesota just boarded. Yeah, so we hadn't known, but if it wasn't for the upgrade, we saw that the terminal was moved to a different area and we had like 10 minutes to get there because they were already boarding. So I was like, wait a minute, look, Mom, Dad, look, it's a different terminal. Like, that's why we're in the wrong area. That's why there's no one here. And so we got the ticket and we sprinted. We sprinted to the right terminal. And it was like at the end of the line, like everyone was already boarded already. But we almost missed our flight. But thankfully, because I did the good deed, we found out that we were at the wrong terminal. Because we didn't get an email or nothing telling us that they changed the terminal. But yeah, that was crazy. That was insane luck, dude. So yeah, we get to the plane and there was someone sitting next to my mom and dad, and I kind of just asked them, I was like, hey, can I sit next to my family? Like, you'll get exit seat, like you'll get more leg room. And he was like, oh yeah, I can take your seat, it's okay. So yeah, I ended up getting to sit next to my family anyways, so that was good. That was good. Yes. That was good. No. Imagine he said no.